in your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open. What I won't receive, falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake, Hurts. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And no return fourth down. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Unlock line.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
DTR to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That is catch number 60 for the season. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
60 Bison.
Here's Thompson Robinson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Thompson Robinson to throw. Backs to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time?
Mustang 19.
Now Thompson Robinson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. At touchdown number 19 on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
Here we go. Shot.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. But that's good for 8 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They run over center with Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw, Thompson Robinson. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set. 180, 180.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Good. Set. 180, 180.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the check.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's DTR. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Now, faking the give. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, L.A.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
The motion man is Nakua. He'll look to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
We have an injured player for the Rams on the field.
Left 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Hurts to the air on first down. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Great, set. Hey, Silver, on everyone up.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's down the field and intercepted.
Hold the ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, press all 8, 70.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first down, right back to Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the Eagles' 20-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Got his man at the 6. And the Rams are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and goal, Rams.
Tracking 18.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Party now. We'll kick it away following the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Trimmer.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Exiting the pocket right. A pass caught by Saquon. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Hurts again. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Elliott. Good on the extra point. And the Eagles will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed to his left. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
70 Ranger.
DTR to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Here we go. Gotta be lying. Ready.
On the ground, this is Williams. Iomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Here's Thompson Robinson. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Okay, ready.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
60, trap 60, 2. Hiking, dragon 60.
On the give, it's Williams. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
At the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Joshua Hardy to kick off for the Rams.
Hardy back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great, set. Hey, Silver.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Left side. It's caught by Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Great, set. Anyone else?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Hurts to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And third down coming up.
No touchdown. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
This time they stay on the ground. Inside the 35. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles have taken a 4 6-point advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's DTR. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready up.
Now Thompson Robinson. That ball in on the left, behind the core. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down, Rams.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get up. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Eagles' 41-yard line.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Rams cut the deficit down to 1.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. We're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2nd and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80. Let's go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a game of play. It's 3rd and 7.
Cougar 19. 19 right.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw yet again. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
70 range. 70 range. Ready? 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Warriors 70. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'm gonna chop you up.
Great, set. Yes. Anyone, huh?
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Great. Hey, Silver. Anyone, huh?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To the air again. Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Deion Henley in there for the sack. His 4th on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He's got room to roam. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Shipley trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Let's go now.
It's another run here for Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And the Eagles recover the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Hey, 73, like a hornet.
Hurts to the air on first down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he gets that to Hardman. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Third and a yard.
Hey, easy, 63, 63. On top, top. Crap, right anyway, huh?
To throw is Hurts. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. Escaping to his left. He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself. Live to play another snap.
Cut 19, cut 19. 19 Lions. Ready?
DTR to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is that'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. 1st and 10.
Ready?
A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds following his gain of about 5 on 1st down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams will cut the lead down to 4.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll start at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
No, no, no. 180, 180. King, Bill King. Hey, 73, 73. Go Silver, ready? No, no.
Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards on the
It's a
play.
pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Good. Delta.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Great. Set. 180, 180. Delta.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Great. Set. 180, 180.
Here's Barkley. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half.
Makes the score Eagles 49, Rams 38. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Cut 19.
Here's Thompson Robinson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
2. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Shot 50, shot 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Thompson Robinson to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Look at him go. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame you. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
19 yards.
That's good for our Rams.
19
First
yards.
down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Okay, ready? Pat.
Here's DTR. Here's a screen set up to Williams. On the move, past the 40. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Pioneer.
The motion man is Nakua.
Ready.
Now Thompson Robinson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air one more time. This one complete to Campbell. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, L.A. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Buffalo, 18.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Eagles 56. Rams 46.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Alligator to Barkley, running right, and a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
It is second and 6.
Great, set. 180, 180.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles first down.
Great, set.
First and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.